Hello everybody and welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday and I want to go see if they're selling antidotes over here because I don't remember. No, they don't sell antidotes. Oh, that's awkward. Huh. Okay. Well, yeah. Guess we're gonna go ahead and grind for blood vials then, and not antidotes because we can't buy those. You know, it's fine. We just won't get hit. That's all. We just won't get hit by the Bloodstarved Beast. Then we don't have to worry about the poison, you know. Except at the third phase where, you know, even standing next to him will poison you. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine, you know. Yeah, fine. But yeah, I was saying last episode, I have stuff to talk about now. That's kind of one of the problems I was running into when I was grinding earlier in this game, in this series, was I was kind of running out of things to talk about as I was grinding. No, don't celebrate. We haven't won anything yet. But yeah, now I actually have stuff to talk about. Specifically, I finally played D&D. We finally had our game. After, I think 3 months of putting it together. And it didn't go perfectly, I will say. There were, mostly on my end, I feel like there was there were some issues just with my DMing, and maybe I can attribute some of that to Rust, maybe not. But, you know, I don't think I did perfectly. But it seems like we all had fun, so I did at least an okay job, I think. Yeah, and I at least did well enough that they want to play again in a couple weeks. So we do have that planned. We'll be playing again. And so yeah, that should be a good time. Just like the first time was. Some highlights of our first session. There was a lot of questions, as I expected, but I feel like it's still worth mentioning. I mean, two of the 4 players were entirely new to the game, so they didn't quite know what was happening. Which is, you know, understandable. You know, I don't blame them, and I was ready to inform them, but they also, you know, they also didn't take incredibly well to some of the things that happened. Just some of the basic rules of the game. Which, and I think part of that might have had to do with the fact that they were the ones drinking the most as well, so I don't know. I can't say from experience how drunk D&D plays, but first-hand experience anyway. But yeah, I don't blame them. Is what I'm trying to get at. It's fine. Yeah, there's funnily enough, one of the first things that happened. I say first things that happened. It happened like an hour in. But like, a very similar thing happened in my first campaign that I ran, where basically as soon as I got the party together, they fought each other, and so I didn't necessarily see it coming, but I also wasn't terribly surprised, just based on the players I was playing with. And I can't frankly blame any of them. None of them were really acting out of character, so I wasn't gonna stop them if that was the case. You know, they were playing their characters. You know, they were doing what their characters would do. They were doing a pretty decent job of role playing. So I'm not gonna. I mean, as long as that's happening, you know, I'm not gonna try and stop them. But yeah, there was PvP, and that was. I didn't mean for the tutorial fight to be against each other, but that is how it happened. And so, yeah, they fought, and you know, I say they fight, but it really wasn't much of a fight. It was literally one person threw a punch at another person, and then the second person threw a punch back at the first person, and then our sorcerer cast Ray of Frost on the first person and almost killed him. And so, yeah, not much of a fight, really, because that's where it that's where it ended. Yeah, get me out of here, get me out of here. Okay. Yeah, not too much of a fight, actually. It was just one punch, two punch. Oh, this guy's frozen. But they made up, and then they went over to the local priest to get the one guy healed up. That's right, they were only doing 1 damage with their punches, because neither of them are particularly strong. So yeah, they went over to the priest, healed up, and everything turned out fine. They made up and, you know, decided to group up and be okay with each other for now. And so yeah, that's the first bit of the game. The actual first bit was me just basically introducing them to the town that they started in. The town called Advent, which I thought was a neat name because, you know, it's kind of like the start of an adventure. You know, and that's the Advent is the start of something, including the word adventure. So, you know, I thought it was a neat little title for the town. And, you know, I am hoping to do a lot more with D&D in the future, including maybe possibly making an entire world for people to play in. So, yeah, all this to say, I do think it was a fitting name for the starting town. And, you know, it's probably the most notable thing that happened in the section where people were, you know, just getting acquainted with the town and the game in general, was that our rogue was decidedly not low profile, which is always fun to hear. He went around basically knocking loudly on people's doors, like pounding on the doors and like kicking doors in, just to be like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you," and then he flipped them a gold coin, because I guess that's what he does. You know, it's fine if it's part of the character. It's fine. You know, I don't really care that much, but like, it was a little strange. He definitely made an impression on the townspeople of Advent. But you know what? It's fine. He did a good job playing his character, especially since, you know, he's one of the first-time players. I think they all did pretty well for their level of experience, the players. I mean, they're still not, they're certainly not, you know, savants or prodigies or anything. There are definitely some inefficiencies in the way they fought, because they didn't actually just fight each other, I should mention. They fought some wild animals, some bloodhawks, specifically. And, I mean, they ended up winning that fight without taking any damage, but they could have maybe done a little better. You know, yeah, I think they could have done a little better, but that's fine. And like, even just the whole idea that the rogue and the ranger were having a fist fight instead of using their weapons. I get that they might not have wanted to actually kill each other, but the fact that they were, you know, dealing with 1 damage punches each time. Oh yeah, and by the way, the ray of frost that our sorcerer shot was max damage, and that's why it almost killed. Not because the ranger was squishy, when the ranger was the first person in the fist fight. The rogue was the other. Not because the ranger was squishy, because he's actually got the most health out of the group and a decently high AC, but because, yeah, no, the Ray of Frost just rolled max damage. So it's a full 8 damage out of, let's see, there's 13 health at that point because he had taken a punch. Yeah, it was fun. We didn't quite get through everything I had planned for the session, but we ended up playing longer than I had planned for. And, you know, as much as some of us wanted to continue, we also had other people who wanted to leave because we were playing very late at night. That's understandable, you know. Not everyone has the same sort of schedule I have, where I'm staying up till 7, 8 o'clock in the morning most nights, days, mornings. Whatever. So, yeah, I get it. 1 o'clock in the morning is kind of late for some people. And yeah, I can't blame them for wanting to go to bed at that point. Alright, buy some blood vials. So, you know, I think we ended off on a good note. You know, the session was designed to be a one-shot, and thus, because we didn't finish the session, it kind of failed at being a one-shot. But the fact that there didn't really seem to be any doubt in anyone's minds that they wanted to play again means that I feel like I did a pretty decent job. You know, I said it before, and I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but I do feel good about how I did. You know, there might be some adjustments made in the future just to make things go a little smoother, but well, like, I know we're not starting nearly as late next time because we're actually moving work schedules around for this, which, I mean, I kind of wanted to prevent doing, but it's almost impossible to not do because some of us work weekdays and some of us work weekends. So yeah, scheduling has been kind of annoying. In fact, we were supposed to be playing the night that I'm recording this, and we were supposed to start earlier, but that didn't happen just because other plans got in the way. And you know what? That's fine. I understand that my thing isn't the whole thing. It shouldn't be the center of people's lives, you know? Even if, you know, it is fun, right? You know, there are other things that are important too. So I can understand my players not wanting to sacrifice everything to play. That being said, we're in the boss room again, so I'm gonna focus up, and we can save more D&D talk for when I have to grind again. If I have to grind again, that is. No guarantee that I will. Woo. Ow. Okay, we're fine. Just a little heal here. It's getting a little reckless there. But all I gotta do is whiff punish. Bam. Bam. Oh. Okay. Whiff punish. Bam. Bam. Whoop. Bam. Ow. Okay, so the single swipe isn't always a single swipe. I gotta remember that. So So I can't always punish with 2 attacks there. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I have 1 antidote. That's awkward. Hopefully I don't get poisoned. Oh no, I didn't judge right. I didn't judge the health bar right, so I didn't get the free damage. Okay. Nope. Get out of here. And an extra hit. There we go. He's not running at me. Whoa. Not running at me. Oh, there he goes. Got it. Nope. Got it. Yeah, see, this isn't so hard. I mean, he's not doing the, like, big attacks, so it's a little easier to dodge. Whoop. When he's not doing a combo that lasts a good 10 seconds or so. That's an exaggeration. It's not actually 10 seconds. Whoop. I hit the attack button instead of the dodge button. That's awkward. Okay. Well, awkward. Guess we'll give it another shot. I think I have enough blood vials to do so. So yeah. Let's go ahead and try again. Yeah, see, I got a full 20 blood vials again. So this is whip mode. Cool. Does not change through death. I should probably just be able to remember that, huh? Eh. It's kind of annoying how careful you have to be coming down here to not avoid damage. Especially when you have to do it umpteen million times. But it's fine. Oh wait, I was supposed to make bullets. Hold on. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Dodge this guy. Just kind of walk through here so that we can dodge the werewolf later. Run now. That is one interesting part about the Soulsborne games that I don't think people talk about much, is just running to the boss and how you have to meter your stamina to get by all the enemies that are trying to hit you. Also, just the fact that pretty much all the enemies in this game are optional, aside from bosses, and even some of the bosses are optional. It's really interesting. It just makes it easier when you fight the enemies. You don't have to fight them though. Most of the time you can just walk past them. I could have hit twice there, actually. Bam, bam, like that. Woo, bam, woo. Nope. Bam, bam. It didn't even need to be in whip form to hit there. Hold on, I want these echoes. Not that it's a lot of them, but nice to have. Whoop. Ow! I thought I was out of range for that. It's fine. I have vials. Whoop. I like how I've basically given up on using my left index finger for this fight. Because I'm not pressing L1 because I don't want to use cane form, and I'm not pressing L2 because I tried parrying a lot. Hit, hit. Cool. Okay, we got some extra damage. That really does help. Getting extra damage during the transition between phases. Okay. Coming at me. Oh. God, it feels really, risky to not dodge there. But I can maybe, get another attack in if I don't dodge. Okay, I need to back up and just get this poison down. Which is not the easiest thing to do in this phase of the fight, because the beast does a lot of running. So, not running away, of course, but running towards. 3, yep, a hit. Woo! See, this one's pretty easy to dodge. And, ow, pretty easy to punish. Ow. Alright, well, here goes our one antidote. Try and hit me. Okay, cool. Just backing up because I need to heal. Bam. That should bring us into phase 3. Okay, that's good damage. Ow. Don't get poisoned. I got poisoned. Alright, well, this sucks. Do I have enough files to make it through the poison? Let's see. Maybe I just need to fight. Ow, that's a new attack for phase 3. Okay, I'm out of antidotes. Oh dear. But you know what? I think we're gonna do something else next time. A little change of pace. Yes, those are what I need. And that's partly why I'm gonna try and do something else next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. What's the change of pace? I'll never tell.